Hey guys, it's Ruthie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Euphoria Get Ready With Me while doing a Q&A and answering some questions you guys asked. Also, I hope you noticed the increased quality because I got a nice camera and I am no longer filming on my phone. So hopefully you guys can notice that. I'm hoping it'll motivate me to be a lot more active on YouTube and start like my little YouTube career. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get started. Personally, I love Euphoria. I love the style, I love the outfits, the makeup, the vibes, all of it. I've done a couple Euphoria looks before, but it's kind of like trending again. So I wanted to do another one and just really go all out and just get all of those like Euphoria vibes and everything. Okay, so I'm kind of going for like a dewy, glowy look, you know, to fit the Euphoria vibes. So first I'm gonna start by using this Mercier Nourishing Rose Oil, and I'm just gonna answer questions in between each step. Okay, so let's answer the first question. And also, I have answered some of these questions in another Q&A before, but that was a while ago, and I know I have some new subscribers on here, and also I'm not extremely active, so I will be re-answering some if like someone asked them again. Okay, so the first question is how old are you now and how old are you when you started makeup? So I started makeup when I was 13. I kind of like have done it my whole life, but like that's when I like actually started getting into it and like decided I wanted to learn more about it. And right now I am 16 years old. So for primer, I'm just going to be using the Benefit Porefessional primer. Pretty basic. I love this primer. And although it's not like the most dewy one I can find, the illuminating primer. So yeah, we're just going to prime the skin and answer another question. What was the hardest part about becoming the makeup artist you are today? My friend actually asked that one, ironically, but I like that question. One of the hardest things is definitely staying consistent. I definitely have a lot of stuff going on outside of makeup. I am a softball player. I play pretty competitive softball. So one of the hardest things was just trying to like stay consistent and doing a lot of looks and producing a lot of content. I always love this primer so much because it makes my like skin just feel so soft and so primed. Okay, so now I'm just going to hop right into foundation. Today I'm going to be using the ABH Luminous foundation. So we're just going to put some of that on there. I'm not going to use a ton, I don't really want to take it on. So while we're doing that, let's answer another question. Someone said, what is your favorite type of makeup look? My favorite type of makeup look to like do is doing creative ones. I love doing ones where I can really just express my art and all of that. I love doing full face ones too, so that's kind of like my genre that I do. Is genre the right word? I'm not really sure if genre is the right word. Do you plan on going to college? And if so, what are you studying? P.S. Love you. I love you too. I actually do plan on going to college. I'm not really sure which one yet. If you don't already know, I am a senior this year, which is crazy. But I plan on majoring in digital marketing and minoring in something related to art. So now let's hop into some concealer. Today I'm going to be using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Lately I've been with concealer, I don't really go down as far, just so I can really have that lifted look to my face, and I like go out a lot. So if you want more of a lifted look, you should try it. But while we're doing this, another question. The best way to grow your account. So the best way to grow your account is having good, like high quality images and good lighting. You really want people to be able to see what you're doing. It also just looks a lot more professional. You don't need to have a white background to have good quality images, but I recommend taking them if you don't have a camera on the back camera of your phone. If you do have a camera, that's great. Also, you really want to make sure that you are being consistent. You definitely want to be consistent and post multiple times a week. Like if you want to grow your account on TikTok, you want to post multiple times a day. You also want to make your content different from everyone else's. Like just find something where it's like different. Like you don't want to copy someone's looks every single time. It's okay to be like inspired by someone, but you don't want to do it every single time, you know? You just want to make your account stand out from other people's accounts. And there are so many different ways you can do that. But I think those are definitely the biggest tips to growing your account. Those definitely really helped me, especially the consistency part and then just finding a way to stand out from everyone else. Now that my base is looking nice and fresh, we're going to set it a little bit with some setting powder. I'm going to be using the Mercier translucent setting powder and just one of these like little poof things from Mercier. I actually love, I love setting my makeup with these. I feel like it makes it look so good and I just like it a lot more than a brush. How long does it usually take you to do a look? Typically my looks are pretty extensive. Sometimes I'll do more simpler ones, but usually it takes anywhere from 4 to 7 hours. And if you know me, I like to take my time a lot. Every once in a while it'll be like 2 hours, but I definitely am someone who likes to take my time. I like to perfect everything. I'm literally a perfectionist. Okay, so now that we have like a nice little base, I'm gonna get started on my eyes and my eyebrows. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is some like feathery brows, you know, like a little feathery brow moment. So what I'm going to be using is the ABH Dip Brow in medium brown. Mine is very, very dirty. I really need to get a new one really badly actually, but. And I'm also going to be using the Bold Face brow pencils just to like, you know, get in any lines I need to get in. What made you want to start makeup? I've always been super artistic. I've always been super creative and I've just done a lot with art in general. I love painting, I love drawing, all that good stuff. I guess like doing makeup is just kind of like a new way to express that. Like honestly, it's my favorite form of art. I hate when people say makeup's not an art because it is 100% an art. You are totally expressing yourself and your creativity and you like literally painting on your face. Personally, I kind of do my feather brows weird. I like make them really bushy and then I carve them out. When did you start to get famous? BW, I love you so much. I love you so much too. Oh, I have had a makeup account for like maybe like I think like 2 or 3 years now on Instagram, but it like really never took off. I had like 1,000 followers and honestly I could not get big, like I really could not. I couldn't get noticed or anything like that. But then I joined TikTok in November of 2018. I actually think I had it before then, but that's when I started doing some makeup TikToks. I like had like 15,000 followers on there for a while and super proud of that. And then all of a sudden I did a heat miser look, which you've probably seen. It got 20 million views. It blew up like crazy. I've just been like growing ever since then and honestly I am so thankful for that because literally I'd probably be like way back if it wasn't for that video. But like thank you guys so much for all of the support and love on that and just sticking with me and continuing to support me and love me. Oh boy. Oh boy. This does not look good. Just drawing in some hairs. Okay, so I'm just gonna go off camera and do my brows because I take a long time on them and I will be right back. Okay, so I finally have my eyebrows done the way I want them to be. This is what they look like. Pretty feathery, kind of natural-ish, you know, the listed look. Hopefully that's what I was going for. But we're gonna move on to the eyes. So first I'm gonna put the colourpop concealer all over like my entire like eye area. Usually I'd use a primer, but I am not using one. I don't really know why. My primer's a lot lighter than my skin tone and I didn't think it really need a primer for this because I'm not doing an extensive eyeshadow look. So while I'm doing that, let's answer another question. What's your opinion on British people? I know it's a weird question. That is a weird question. I like British people, you know, I think they're really cool. I think their accents are really pretty. I really suck at a British accent, not good at it at all. And, you know, some of my favorite artists, like Abby Roberts, Charlotte Roberts, you know, they are British. And yeah, I have like zero problem with them. I am so sorry, I just realized my music was on. Hey Google, pause. Oopsies. Okay, so I'm going to take the ABH Norvina Collection Volume 4 palette. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with this A3 shade right here. So I'm just going to take this shade and kind of just like blend it. And obviously these shadows aren't going to be pigmented because I don't have a primer on because I just did not put one on. Do you have any other hobbies other than makeup? So as I said previously in the video, I play a lot of softball, just as much as makeup, if not more. I also love painting, I really love painting. I really love, like, honestly all things art. I just love art. But yeah, those are my main hobbies, like art, softball, makeup. Obviously there's other stuff that I just do for fun, but that is like the main of it. Also gonna go in with the E5 shade right here. It's just a hot pink. I don't have a game plan. I'm kind of just going with it, which I feel like you can do with Euphoria style makeup. And to darken it all, I'm just gonna go in with the E4 and I'm gonna, like, you know, darken it. What's your favorite makeup brands and makeup products? Some of my favorite makeup brands include ColourPop, Morphe, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love Mercier for natural makeup. And some of my favorite products are definitely, like, I really like these ColourPop. Literally obsessed glitter pots. I'm gonna use this later on. But it's like really pretty glitter, and it doesn't get all over the place, and it's not super messy. You don't make it super messy. I also love the Norvina palettes. I think they're so pigmented, so good. And I also really love the ABH Luminous foundation. I love it so much. I also love Ofra highlighters. Oh my gosh. Ofra highlighters are literally my favorite highlighters ever. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna bring this under my eye too and really have it go down pretty far. I'm gonna put glitter here, obviously. I'm gonna go in with A2 and I'm gonna put that all over my lid and kind of up more too, you know. This is a really pretty shade. Definitely gives off Euphoria vibes. And I think I'm even gonna, like, bring that kind of, like, down here, honestly. I'm gonna go in and I'm going to add this Glitterly Obsessed by ColourPop, as I was talking about. It is in the shade Glam Rock. Super pretty, hard to see, but I am going to put it under my eyes. And I'm going to put it a little bit on my lid just to, like, make it coherent. And now I'm going to add some liner. I'm going to be using the Haas Laboratories liquid liner. Okay, so since I kind of, like, went, like, down a little bit too far, I'm going to smudge some black on my bottom line. What are your favorite makeup brushes? My favorite makeup brushes are Morphe ones. I literally love Morphe makeup brushes. I'm going to do the other eye and I will be back once that is done. Okay, so I am back. I have finished both of my eyes and I've added some rhinestones and some lashes. I really like how it looks, definitely giving off the Euphoria vibes. And now let's move on to, like, my face. I'm going to be using the Pretty Vulgar Nesting Bee Face palette. I really like this to contour with. Best makeup looks for beginners to do. Honestly, you have to kind of, like, find what you personally want to do stuff that inspires you, and honestly, you don't have to do easy looks if you're a beginner. One thing I did was I always tried to do hard looks and challenge myself because I feel like it like benefited me for the good, because I would just always challenge myself and I would, like, keep doing it until I liked the result. Wow, do not contour that much, please. Okay, now we're gonna go into some blush. I'm gonna be using the ColourPop On the Horizon blush. Super pretty. It's kind of a little bit sparkly and just, like, a nice pink color. What affordable foundation would you recommend? I totally recommend the ColourPop No Filter foundation. It's really good, just like everyday foundation. It's pretty medium full coverage. If you want a full coverage foundation that is very full coverage, I recommend the Juvia's Place foundation. So full coverage, super affordable. So now we're gonna spray some setting spray. So for setting spray, I'm just gonna be using the iconic London setting spray. I always go ham with the setting spray. I literally love setting spray. So I'm going to be using the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Dry. Super pretty. Literally all their highlighters stunning. Like, let's see here. What do you see yourself doing in a few years? In a few years, I hope to be still doing makeup on myself, and I hope to make a job out of that. Obviously, I don't really know. That's not really something I can plan on, but that is what I hope to be doing. Hey Google, pause. I am so sorry. I keep accidentally playing my music in the background because I forget that it's playing. Okay, so now let's move on to lips. So I'm going to be using the liquid lipstick by Spoiled Lips Cosmetics in the shade Mary. Who inspires you the most? I have a lot of artists who inspire me a lot. Abby Roberts is definitely one of the top people, along with Gabrielle Alexis. She inspires me so much. And people like James Charles and Hey Sophie Makeup. She definitely inspired me a lot when I was beginning. And when I was doing a lot of eye looks, she does some fun eye looks. Okay, so that is the lip color. It's pretty purple. I'm gonna put some gloss over that. I'm going to be using this Yate London Watermelon First Hydrating Oil. Okay guys, so this is like the finished look. Very like Euphoria based, very glowy, dewy, all of that good stuff. I hope you enjoyed watching me do this look and answering some questions you guys asked. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Feel free, if you like this video, to subscribe. Feel free to give it a like. Comment for more video ideas that you want to see. Thank you all so much for all of your love and support. Bye!